Okay, there we go. All right, so my Aurora doll I bought yesterday. She's pretty, right? Well, there's a problem. This is the problem. I've been on phone with customer service. Yeah, the Bob thing, like for example, this is Barbie. Um, this I was playing with the doll. I was brushing her hair. There are two different types of defects here. Um, Barbie's is made much better and out of a better quality plastic. And this was a cheap $5 fashionista. This is what was inside of the Disney Princess Aurora doll. This is very simple, translucent white plastic. Poor quality. It stretched. That's where I had to pull it out of her head because it was inside of her body, but apparently the part that was inside of her body, that's there's another piece of it. I was brushing her hair and her head it snapped. It was a quick, simple snap. I do like the new Disney Aurora type body. It's very reminiscent to older Barbie. With bend and snap legs, they're thicker. You know, the problem is the mechanism they use to keep the head attached to the body. It's just really poor plastic, and I can't fix this. Yeah, I can't fix that. There's no way I can fix that. It's not made like Barbie's. So there's no way I can fix that. So the other problem is, you see this hair? Well, I was brushing her hair like I do all of my Barbies. This is my brush. The dolls have rubber bands, elastics around it. And that's what I use. The bristles are spread out. And I was brushing her hair, and her hair comes out. It's rooted into her head. The problem is, inside her head, you can see the hair because it's not sealed. There's nothing preventing the Disney Store Aurora doll's hair from coming out of her head. It's just rooted into the doll's head, but it will come out with brushing. So brushing her hair, the hair is not sealed on the inside of the doll's head. So that's a problem. Aside from the cheap plastic they use to attach the doll's head. And it's very narrow, as you can see. That was just from brushing the doll's head. And again, it broke. It just snapped in half and came out. This piece was inside the doll's head. You can see it's very, very cheap. It's a very poor quality plastic that's not good for your doll. As you can see on the Barbie head, it's this little simple mechanism is better quality. And that was on a cheap, like even a $5 beach doll. So yeah, so at Disney's, that one was more. And I will. Who is that? Alright, so I'm going to set my phone up right here. Alright, and I'm going to show you. The hair is. So that's where the hairs come out. All I had really from brushing, and all you have to really do is just touch this like this, and oh my god, see? I barely touched it, it's coming out. I did call the DisneyStore.com. See the hair plugs? The hair is just rooted into the head. That's it. It's not sealed. It's not properly affixed onto her head. So the hair is just gonna simply come out. I'm gonna probably trash it, or if I maybe save it to do a reroot. But you can see the hair plugs, they're just coming out. It's not properly rooted. All they did was use the machine to put the hair inside the doll's head. That's all they did. That's it. The hair is just coming out. And the neck mechanism that keeps the head onto the body, all it did was it snapped and broke from simple hair brushing. I did look at the reviews after this happened to my doll last night. So this is the hair that's come out already. All of this here handful. All of that's come out. And she's got a full ball back there. Oh my god, that, yeah, it's just, I'm still in shock because this has never happened, but that's how it looked. They just used the machine, pushed the hair inside the holes of the head. They just, rooted the hair into the head, but they didn't prevent it from coming out. So this is something you want to be careful about. This one is the storytelling doll with the perfect, beautiful packaging. She's got a beautiful face, so as I'm pulling her hair out, I don't know. I guess it's fine. I can reroot her head. I do not know if I can fix this because the body is not cracked open. It's very well sealed. So it's not cracked or anything. It's perfectly sealed. So I don't know. I guess glue the head on, reroot the doll's head, and just glue it on permanently, or it can't move. So far, that's the only alternative I can do because it's made like that. Nothing else you can do for her. But also, I guess another thing is with this here being really poor quality. It's not good quality hair fiber, synthetic hair fiber. It's definitely poly, but it's always just been a cheap, horrible type of hair fiber. This is a manufacturing defect. This is a problem with manufacturing. This is not a problem with Disney. This is at the factory. They're not doing it the way they're supposed to. So yeah, that's what happens when they do not seal it. I noticed people who use the tacky fabric glue inside the doll's head. That's a good idea. And then they stir it around and mix it. I think that's a great idea. It's safe. It's non-toxic. And that's a good way with rebooting is using the tacky fabric glue, and it's inexpensive. And it gives you the results you want. So that's a good way of doing that also without using like a hot glue. I use a hot glue. And once it turns solid, it's not going to turn liquid again. The only thing is with the fabric glue, you have to pretty much wait 24 hours before you can really play with it, start doing the doll's hair. But it is a good way. It's a very good way to do it. So yeah, she's pretty much bald. So yeah, that's what's happening. So all of the hair. Anyway, buyer beware. Now you've been made aware of that, and that's pretty much how it is. So the hair is just not attached. It's not sealed inside the head. You can see the loose hairs. So, and the neck ball will break. So if you get those, be very careful with that.